We are live. Tell them from where before I get black lips again.
Yo, we are at La Brasserie des Rapides in La Salle.
In LaSalle, Ouellette Park. You know what I mean? Back in the day. I'm not going to say who was there. You know what I mean? I got around back in the day. I had a past. What are you going to do? It's me, your board certified fantasy football guru. It's the Jet. Adrian Peterson, look at that. Adrian Peterson went back home today.
AP,
You know it's a big game if Adrian Peterson's out.
one
Listen,
of my favorite.
Minnesota needs to win this game. Minnesota, even though their quarterback Kirk Cousins been out for the rest of the year,
Hey, Josh
Dobbs,
Dobbs in the house.
listen, Dobbs came in to fill in for him, doing an immaculate job so far. It has to be comeback player of the year in my books right now.
Yeah, man. Just the fact that his fourth team in less than a year, and then he just jumping in those teams and just learning playbooks and learning names along the way with those guys and building chemistry so fast. And
Yeah.
then getting off with those wins, important wins. I think they are in a 5-win straight right now.
That's right.
It's crazy.
Not to mention the fact that he only knew 6 plays going through his first game,
Yeah,
and he got the win.
yeah.
That is backbone, my friend.
And he's what I love about him is he's not scared and he's using his legs at the right time, getting those big first down at the end of the games, and even driving for the game-winning drives. I think last week was incredible.
Absolutely. And you got the Bears team that everybody thought they were going to lay down and just tank the season for the first pick. But they're starting to come up and play some ball. Plus, a rivalry game, always a close game.
Yeah, always, man. In the return of Justin Fields, I think he had an okay week last week with his return. But if he getting off the ball to DJ Moore, getting some good carries with Khalil Herbert, and even him using his leg like he used to do
Yep.
last year, can get some wins.
And before the night gets started, I want to apologize to all the viewers now. As you can tell, very good atmosphere right now. Beautiful people in the room. But I'm going to say it now. The big black purple it can only be described as Barney the dinosaur. Ryan Weeks will be here because his goofy team is playing. I'm sorry for the noise that's about to walk in when he walks in, but let's talk about the week that was, Jet. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there in the U.S. and in my family. We all got together and shared some laughs. I didn't cook this year. First time in a while.
Oh yeah, you
Maybe if I don't work 18 jobs, maybe we stay home and cook one day.
did.
But I actually enjoyed some time off, a nice little day off with the family, and I had some family things to take care of.
All right.
What are you thankful for, Jet?
Yo, I'm thankful for everyone that I have in my entourage.
That's a
and
beautiful
family.
thing. I'm thankful that I was born light skinned and pretty. Now,
I'm thankful for football. I'm
Let's-
so
let-
thankful for football.
let's talk about the Thanksgiving games. Listen, big surprise.
Mhm.
The Lions game.
The Lions, man.
The Lions laid down and got shellacked
First of
by
all,
the Packers.
I had decided to make a big money on Thursdays. I put a lot on Lions, and it was so disappointing. Man. The freaking
That was a
Packers,
tough game to watch. And listen, the Lions were a team that everybody was thinking, had they stayed in, they were going to get a shot at that number one. We'll talk about the number one spot, but it looks like,
I know, like
Ugh.
they're 8 they're starting the year 8-2, and it was like the best record since I think since the 60s or something like that.
yeah.
But the way that Dan Campbell took too much risk and going on fourth downs and not
But he
taking
didn't
field
have
goals,
to. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
Jordan Love played at like second level.
That's it. Like they held Jordan Love a little bit in the game, but then all those chances it just slipped away.
That's it. We'll have to see if they bounce back this week. You know what? This part of the year schedule is getting tough for everybody.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's still a lot of football left.
A lot of games left.
What I love about this time of the year is like we riding team off, and then they're gonna come back, and those like shit team right now they're gonna go back and make.
That's right. And then you have a time of the year where all the big teams, some of them fall off right about now.
Fall off, man. This is
A
the
team
best
that
time of the year.
didn't fall off in the second game on Thanksgiving, not mine, your Dallas Cowboys.
Your Dallas Cowboys.
Your Dallas Cowboys did what they were supposed to do against the Commanders. Now, listen, this wasn't a surprise on paper, but I'm going to say something about my team right now that we're not getting the respect for. In the past, Dallas would play down to some teams and actually lose some games like this. Some call them trap games. It wasn't a trap game. But we're not getting the credit when we actually do beat a team big the way we beat them when we're supposed to. And I think if you're looking right now in the NFL, Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb are maybe one of the top two duos in the game right now.
Yeah, it's true. We have a.
I don't even think it's debatable right now.
It's a really good duo. I love what they do. I think CeeDee Lamb is for me is in the top 5 receivers. I wouldn't say that for Dak. So sorry about that. Not for now.
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
I think
Wow.
still
They
need-
give it and then they take it back. He's a top 5 receiver, but the quarterback getting him the ball ain't top 5. How does that make sense? I'll let you work that out.
Because
I don't know how that
I
makes sense
still
in
think
anybody's
the
mind right now.
Cowboys- I still think the Cowboys need to win some big wins against playoff teams. And they
Okay, but wait.
wins against.
I like what you just said. You said the Cowboys need to get some wins against playoff teams, but now you're putting it all on Dak. It's a team game, my friend.
Yeah.
Speaking of
But
team
I have
game,
nothing
Micah
to worry
Parsons on
about.
defense, 2 sacks again.
I have nothing to say about Micah, CD,
Facts.
but then.
But Dak puts up 40 points, 44 points to be exact, and you can't really give it to him.
45 points.
And you can't really give it to him.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'll never be a fan of Dak, even though he's.
I'll say, yeah, that's true. I'll say something about this. Hate is a place that when it lives in your heart, your heart's not a better place for it. I should try and get rid of that.
Would you put right now? Would you put Josh Allen in front of Dak?
No, Josh Allen is. We're gonna talk about them in a minute. He disgusts me. Let's talk about it now. We'll talk about it now. You're up 17-3 against the Philadelphia Eagles. By far right now, no matter how much I don't want to admit it, it is clear they are the best team in football. Wow. There's only one member. Oh, we got 2. We got another member of the Peanut Gallery just walked in. The lovely, beautiful Susie Q. The lovely and beautiful Susie Q. How you doing, boo boo? I'm here in the building for the kids. You mentioned one team, all of a sudden they make noise, and it's only one member of the Peanut Gallery to hear them. There's no doubt about it. The Bills choked.
Bills choked, man.
They choked. They had the game.
And you see, like the thing with the Bills choking, it's not even just them. It's the Jets still losing, but everyone's still losing. The Texans losing, the Bills losing, the Chargers,
Yes.
Raiders,
Yes.
everyone's losing in the AFC. So it's really gonna be good for the AFC picture.
Speaking of which, we'll get to this game. It looked like yesterday the Chiefs were going to choke, going down 14-0, but Mahomes found a way. Listen, Mahomes, the knock on Mahomes has been his receivers. Let's tell the truth. He came together with his receivers yesterday.
Yeah, man. We saw a different Chiefs team in the second half of games. Talking about a team that didn't score points in the last 3 second half games, and they just found a way to get an answer on the offensive side. It was really
Absolutely.
great.
Absolutely.
This is the classic Chiefs that I was expecting just before the playoffs.
Exactly, and it looks like they're getting their stuff together. Give me the next game. I think.
What about the Broncos?
Listen, a lot of people are making noise about. Your boy
Russ?
Russell Wilson's playing lights out football right now. He brought them back again this week. Listen, are the Broncos a team to look out for right now?
Yeah, man.
You don't want to say it. I know you don't want to pull the trigger.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you don't want to pull the
man.
trigger.
Even though it's a 5-win streak for the Broncos and they're super high,
You can't take it away from a team that wins 5 straight games.
Yeah, it's like I'm not even convinced yet. I need more wins and more wins. Maybe my answer will be different in 2 weeks, but from what I've seen is like Sean Payton, I think is really there to make a difference and like turn that page around from last year.
Yep.
I think they're starting 1-5 and they're 6-5 right now. This is crazy as hell.
By the way, let's make the announcement right now. Next Monday night is the Guru's birthday Monday night game. It is going to be the Guru's birthday next Monday night. I don't care where you're at in Montreal. Get yourself down to the south because the party's on next Monday night. Speaking of parties, there's a party going on Friday. The lovely, talented Susie Q has celebrating 10 years cancer-free. Is having a party. Where's it located, Susie Q?
Suite 662.
Suite 662 in LaSalle. Get yourself the Suite 662 in LaSalle. There are a few tickets left. Get a hold of her as soon as possible. It's going to be a packed affair. I'm going to say something right now. I'm going to make some things happen. I'm going to squeeze some things out. You may even see the Guru. The Guru is going to make an appearance on Friday for Susie Q because he loves her.
Looks
By
like
the
I'm
way,
invited
some
too.
more big news. Big news. This Sunday is the restart of the Mellow Jam Sunday. The D-Love Experience is back with Mellow Jam Sunday, and a big, huge announcement coming with that as well. Sorry, Jet, let's get back, baby.
It's all good, man. Hey, man. What do we have? What
The,
do we
the
have
Jet's over here doing his Instagram thing.
Yeah, I was trying to like promote some of our stream right now. What do we have next? What about the Jags? Big wins over the Texans.
A big comeback, right? Because
Big
listen,
comeback.
they looked bad last week. They bounced back. Listen, Trevor Lawrence is a kid to look out for in this league. I think he's going to be a top star for a long, long time. Do not cut your hair. Don't go Goldilocks. Don't go Samson on anybody. Keep that long hair. Playing great football and defense stepping up.
Yeah, and great defense. Trevor Lawrence is an elite quarterback in that league. He proved it since he got drafted. But what about on the other side, C.J. Stroud? I mean, he's incredible. With the
My
connection
gosh.
with Tangdell.
Yeah.
All they need is a little bit more help on the defensive side of Houston. If D'Amico Ryans find a way to get this offense fixed with this this defense fixed,
Yes.
with this elite offense, I think we're looking at a playoff team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I like the direction they're going in. Plus, that division soft. Teams are coming in that division. Let's talk about these Pittsburgh Steelers. Listen, granted they're winning. They're beating nobody scoring 10 points a game. I'm not convinced about them at all. By the way, if Mike Tomlin was white, he'd be in the Hall of Fame right now.
Hey, man.
We got to tell the truth. As much as I hate everything that has anything to do with the Steeler, Mike Tomlin is a shining example of why Black love matters.
See, like I don't get it. Like with this Steelers team, I never follow their games, and I'm always thinking they
You don't have to.
lose,
Yeah.
and they still find a way to win with like 17 points on the board, 13
Yes.
points, and
10 points,
10 points,
half a point.
and then they fire Matt Canada like it was gonna make a difference. I didn't saw any difference from that team this weekend.
At all. At all. Like nothing.
But
Nothing.
you know who's my favorite right now? Minshew Mania. What about Minshew?
Look, shout out to my boy Avi. Avi, you know who you are, baby. Avi's devout coach. Listen, the coach, listen, we were having lunch today. I told him the Colts are one of those scary teams right now. You don't want to play them coming into the playoffs because I believe this. If the Colts keep that ball on the ground, they're a dangerous team.
Yo, dangerous, man. I love Pittman. I love Josh Downs. Minshew playing great.
Yes.
JT is back. With you have Zach Moss as well. Like,
Don't
come
forget,
on.
Richardson's coming back next
Right,
year.
Richardson as well, man.
Listen, a lot to look forward to if you're an Indianapolis Colt right now.
Yeah, and then you have the Italian,
Oh boy.
the Beetle, the Giants, New Jersey kid.
Exactly.
Tough win.
Tough win,
for
tough
the
win.
Giants, but
And listen, shout out if you want to say Avi, shout out to Amir. I told him afterwards it was a serious crap game. All the money was on Washington. It scared the hell out of me to go with Washington this week. The Giants come up and get the victory.
you thought they were against the Pats though.
Yeah.
The Patriots. Yeah. So I like a good win for the Giants, I guess. A win is a
What's
win.
up, sir?
What's up, man?
Fellow Dallas Cowboy. Nothing but Dallas Cowboy love in the room right now, Mr. Bentley.
Yeah. But what about the Patriots now? They're gonna go into their second season in a row.
It's time for them to tank and get a quarterback next year. They're going to get a quarterback next year for sure. Do they want that number one guy is the question.
Yeah, but the last time they choose a quarterback, they went for Mac Jones and they skipped all those new quarterbacks.
Listen, you can't skip the number one quarterback this year.
Man,
It's not going to
I
happen.
think like Belichick needs to change the strategy. Like trying to pick a quarterback that nobody is looking at.
Yeah,
Now he needs to go with talent this year.
absolutely.
49ers against Eagles.
Yeah,
Sunday.
yes. Okay, listen, Jet, way to wrap it up. Listen, the game is almost about to start. The Jet and I are going to get a bite to eat. We're going to join you a little bit through the game. It is Vikings. It is Bears. The big black Bayesian dinosaur is not here yet, but when he gets here, we'll let you know for sure. It's Brothers Talk Ball Live. We'll be back, baby.